They assemble at night, each one having prepared as diligently as possible to the time given to them before the witching hour, the hour of reckoning, the time when they begin outdoor cartoon television. Stray Casts is on the air.
Good evening, glory, and hallelujah to ya. What the heck's your story and what's going through ya? Make no mistakes. This is Stray Casts, Enchanted December Holiday Extravaganza, glorified version of a Bass and Talk Show month. Give it up for yourself, Bass Galaxy. It's Wednesday night and we're freaking back. Yeah. Come on. Tell you Bass Fishing Talk Show. We're back. Happy holidays to you. We hope everybody had an amazing Thanksgiving. I'm your host, Pat Renwick. That's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker over here.
Hi.
Captain Popcorn.
What's up?
Yes. And here's the deal, folks. Tonight, we're kicking it off. 3 mega shows this month. Okay? The month of December. To celebrate our love of bass fishing. And the positivity train starts tonight with our guests. First ever, for the first time ever on Stray Cast, we have 2 professional redfish anglers. It's John Cox and Keith Carson. Yes. They're professional redfish guys.
Yeah.
Coming on tonight.
They've caught a few bass too.
We'll do that too.
A handful.
Yeah. Moonlighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the one and only, your world champion, Bassmaster Classic champion, Justin Hamner, coming back to the Stray Cat Show to give us a little checkity check, along with Bassmaster Honcho, Kyle Jessie, and host of the Bassmaster Inside Her podcast.
Was that him?
Yeah, that's Kyle Jessie coming on the show tonight.
The Insider.
It is. And folks, as you know, we're festive here on Stray Cast. And we're going to give it away. Let's just give stuff away tonight. What do you think? Like and share the live Facebook feed. Rock and Shoal Fantasy is going to pick your name in a randomizer, and you get a chance at a tin cup box of goodness to your door. That's the first one. The other one is Uncle Kevin called.
Oh.
Yes. The guy that told you that you only throw Senkos.
I only throw Senkos under docks.
Yeah, that Uncle Kevin Van Dam. And his line and lure conditioner.
Uncle Kevy.
Yeah. We're giving away a bunch of his line and lure conditioner tonight, too.
Oh, I love that stuff.
Yes. All you got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. Plus,
it's great on everything.
John and Keith are giving stuff away, and so are Justin and Kyle. So, yeah. It's gonna like and share the Facebook feed, and you got a chance at all kinds of goodness.
Garage prizes?
Who knows? I know that Justin is doing the show from the hospital. Everything's okay. He'll tell you when he gets here.
Everything's good.
Yeah. And Keith and John are doing the show from Victoria's Secret at the Mall of the Americas. So that should be interesting when we check in with these gentlemen tonight. Exactly, Popcorn Cornelius Whitaker.
That's perfect.
You know what I mean? Hey, you know who's perfect? Our producer.
Yeah.
Andrew Ellenberger, the Ginger Ninja. Where you at, Gingy? Happy holidays to you, bud.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, Ginge, did you see they did a write-up on you on Bassmaster.com?
No, sorry.
They did. Well, Brian Brasher said that the producer of Stray Cats is the deal.
Yeah.
He did. He said the people that produce these shows know what they're doing. They live bass fishing, and he's not wrong about that.
He's not.
He's not. You live bass fishing, Ginge, and hockey.
I try, yeah.
You're
Try
a
to
hockey-
mix it in there.
He's a hockey dad.
Yeah. Little punk rock.
Hockey dads have trucks. They don't have minivans. They have cool trucks. Did you notice that, Andy?
Yeah,
You're a hockey dad. You ready for Christmas?
we are. Yeah, we're excited.
What's on your wish list, Andrew?
I usually just get socks, buddy.
At least
The
you get-
yearly stock up of socks.
yes. And the Homer Simpson. So,
Yep.
The gift that keeps on
And a
giving
tie
the whole
for those-
year.
for those big DLZ meetings.
Yep.
Andy, are you excited about Stray Cast's Enchanted December holiday extravaganza month?
Yeah, we got some good stuff worked up here.
Yeah, and nothing but smiles. We got smiles this week and smiles next week, and it's a good time for all.
Yeah.
Andy, also want to remind everybody on a somber note, but also on a celebratory note, tomorrow, December 5th, is International Aaron Martin's Day. Isn't that right, Andrew?
That's right.
Hey, man, established in 2020 by the Martins family. Remember Aaron tomorrow. Remember Aaron. Post something on your social media. You'll probably see some things on social media from assorted people tomorrow, but basically Aaron, Gary Rings, who's been on the show before, Gary Guerin, and Leslie implemented this in 2020, the year before Aaron's unfortunate passing. So Aaron would be remembered in a positive light. One of the greatest anglers of all time. I don't think there's a podcast that goes by where people won't talk about Aaron Martins.
I'm going to celebrate by going through my tackle.
There you go.
Cleaning everything up
There you go.
because he would hate that. He would
Andy,
hate my tackle.
thanks for being a perfect producer.
I tried. I will say perfect.
Happy holidays to you. Hey, can we pay some bills around here, Ninja?
Have a good one.
Let's do this. Let's do this and bring on the guests. Hey, you know what slices, dices, and even catches mice is, Ryan Whitaker?
I mean, I could take a guess.
It's a new amazing product by Impulse Lithium Batteries. That's right. ImpulseLithium.com, your one-stop shop for bass and batteries. It'll keep you going all day, through the thick, through the thin. Impulse Lithium with their incentive rewards program. Act now. Here's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker to tell you more about it.
For all you tournament anglers who own Impulse Lithium batteries, go on impulse.com, sign up for tournament rewards, and earn earn $500 in qualifying tournaments.
$500.
If there's 60 boats at least, and you win,
That's
$500.
I know Ryan has cashed in this year because Ryan wins everything around here. Him and our producer.
There's never 60 boats.
And our producer. ImpulseLithium.com. Sign up today. Cash rewards program. Derbs over 60 boats. Hey, Ryan, you're a plethora of information. Do you know
am?
that? Ryan, who won the 1986 Bassmaster Classic?
Charlie Reed? Charlie Reed.
Was it Charlie Reed or was it the
86?
What wasn't that the Jack Chancellor?
Oh, no.
Which one was Jack Chancellor?
85.
85.
Yeah.
Okay, so 86 might have been Charlie.
Charlie Reed.
On the Reed on the spinnerbait?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So as far as being a plethora of past Bassmaster knowledge, you also keep up on the know with the Omnia Premium Pro app.
Yes, sir.
And
Although it's hard to keep up because there's so much.
it is. And it's very confusing to get it through our peanut brain sometimes.
Yes.
All the information at hand. But the
The
Omnia,
custom lake maps, that right there is worth it. You're saving money on every order.
and Ryan's contributing all his secret guiding spots on Lake Michigan right now, south side. Go to the Omnia Premium Pro app. It's no longer the Omnium Pistol Pete Prez Piora Premium Pro app,
Formerly known as
the artist known as Pistol Pete Prez Piora, now has a new gig. I don't know.
Well, he's still the artist. It's just the Premium Pro is
formerly known as Premium Pro Pete.
Yeah,
but now
it's confusing.
Yeah. But anyway, now he's just slinging baits still.
Yes.
We're going to have Pete on soon to tell us all about that. Congratulations to Pete Presbyora on your new chapter of your life, by the way.
But if you like paying less for tackle,
Ain't
there.
Ain't nothing like
If you
it.
like custom marked up lake maps,
And you can make lists like Andy.
Make lists.
Just put stuff
There's
in the
so
list.
there's so much you can do. Just go to it.
Fill the
Go to
cart
omnia.com.
for the holidays.
Yes.
There it is.
Omniafishing.com.
Boom. Hey, you know who's a crazy international traveler and the guy that has brought the official brown liquor of Bassin?
I think it's
To
a
the
Luke.
Straycast.
Luke.
Yeah, he's somewhere in the
something?
continental trip. Luke Foley. Mr. Whiskey Tit.
How you guys doing?
How are you doing? What's going on, man? You look dapper as usual.
Doing never as good as you.
Yeah, you are always on the top of your game.
Yes.
You know what? You two sit there and say you never done as good as me, but you both took Aaron Lewis fishing, and you didn't call me.
He said we
But
weren't
you
allowed.
were doing better than me that day. I'm just saying.
That was the parameter. We couldn't call Luke.
Yeah, he said he slipped in our DMs, Aaron Martins. Like most people slip into my DMs. They're like, "Are you up, Pat?" I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Hey, Foley, where you at?
Yeah. So I'm hang on. I'm at a restaurant. It's loud.
Oh,
I
okay.
stepped into the lobby to where
You at Condesa Del Mar in Cicero, Illinois?
Huh?
Are you at the Condesa Del Mar in Cicero, Illinois?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I'm at a steakhouse in Indy,
Go figure.
but you know.
Anyway,
It's no Rico Benny's.
Foley, happy holidays to you, sir.
Yeah, same to you.
And it's always a pleasure to have you on Straycast. We've been gone for a few weeks, and we're back swinging.
Yeah. I missed you.
Enchanted November or December, whatever the hell month this is. No Shave November's over.
Same.
Let's get on with December.
Yeah.
Ryan, you shaving?
No.
Foley shaved for this occasion.
I always shave.
Who does that?
Luke, you bring us the Tin Cup Whiskey Word of the Week every time we do a Straycast show. And what that means is when you hear the word that Luke Foley is about to give you, you take a little sippy of whatever it may be. It could be a ice cold Coca-Cola. It could be a cafe con leche, or it could be the official brown liquor of Bass Fishing Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey. And Luke Foley, what is the word of the week this week?
Well, being this time of year, anything happy holidays, anything festive.
No.
Yeah,
Festive.
Great.
Or if I say hooray,
Yeah.
bottle.
Festive.
Yeah.
Festive right there. And please sip responsibly and intelligently.
Yes, I'm Ubering this evening, so.
Oh, are you? Okay. Good. And you're still offering if people need rides, you're offering them Ubers too, right?
Absolutely.
And you're calling them off work if they really want to enjoy this
I'll do that as well.
enchanted December.
Yeah.
Now, Foles, I a little bittersweet deal we need to talk about here. And first off, we talked tomorrow is International A-Mark Day.
Yeah.
And he was a good friend of yours as well. And,
Yeah.
and tomorrow's the day we remember everything good Aaron Martins did.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, a friend of ours and a very dear friend of yours has passed. Luke.
Yes.
And our condolences to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Miss Stella Hibden passed away late Monday afternoon. I think most people that know the true history of our great sport know she was probably one of the first bass fishing wives ever.
oh yeah,
I knew Guido was my hero ever since I was 12, 13 years old. I'm 48 now. He's still my hero. Him and her taught me how to be a bass fisherman. If you want to fish for a living, you need to do this, that, and the other. Called her many, many times for life advice. Not just in fishing, but just in general. She advised me on which college classes to take as a bass fisherman, speech classes, public speaking, stuff like that, which, I fished for a living for 7-8 years. I had to make a life change. I'm in the liquor business now, as you all know, but still that public speaking is a lot of the reason I'm able to do what I do in the liquor business. And I owe so much to the Hibden family, but to her specifically. and I've been kind of beside myself. If I could speak the truth,
Sure. He's your Bassin' mom, bud.
Yeah, I haven't posted anything on my Facebook. I've just kind of been numb, and I don't know if that's cowardly.
No,
I don't know. I don't know what to do, but a massive void in my life for sure. And I know that it's been awful nice. Other fishermen from all over the country texting, calling, seeing people on Facebook sharing stories. I mean, I can tell personally stories that I saw. Fishermen didn't have money, this, that, and the other, food, gas, whatever it was. Her and Guido took care of. There's too many to mention.
it's crazy.
And I really don't know another scenario of anybody that looks out for anybody nowadays like what they did. So it's just, if you're a young angler and you don't know the history of the Hibdons, maybe look it up.
Heck yeah.
Because
Right on Bassmaster YouTube. You can find it there.
Yeah.
You can also find it on the Lynn Dollar channel. All kinds of Hibdon history. And hey, if you want to go back on some Straight Cast episodes, we've had Dion on plenty of times to speak about the Hibdon history. And a sincere, heartfelt condolence to you,
Thank you.
Luke Foley, our dear friend, and to the entire Hibdon family. On behalf of the entire Bass Galaxy, our thoughts and prayers are with you all.
Well, thank you.
That's for sure. And the Hibdon legacy always lives on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lawson's still out there kicking butt. So.
Oh, yeah. He plays about every other thing on Lake of the Ozarks about every other weekend. So, but yeah.
Hang in there, Foley. Hang in there.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. I would suggest a trip south to catch bass to make it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do that probably. So.
You don't got to go much further. Just go a little further south, catch you some bass, and you'll feel better.
Yeah.
But guess what, Luke?
Yeah.
On the bright side, the extravaganza holiday fiesta is going to commence. And you're the guy kicking in the good spirits. You're the guy kicking it in. You're the guy that makes this happen.
That's a pun.
The whiskey.
I know about that.
The good spirits. You see that? How I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foley, thank you for what you do for the entire sport of bass fishing. A lot of people do not realize. All the way back to the Aaron Martin day as a Crown Royal to today, Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey, and some very special things around the corner in 25 we'll talk about very soon.
Yeah.
We'll talk about very soon. But again, Luke, hey, as usual in this holiday extravaganza, you are holiday. There it is. You are giving away a Tin Cup Whiskey box of fun to your door. Like and share the live Facebook feed. Also, Foles, Uncle Kevy Van Dam called. We're giving away some line and lure conditioner. Like and share the live Facebook feed. Also, professional redfish anglers John Cox and Keith Carson are giving away a prize. Bassmaster Classic champion and Kyle Jessie, Bassmaster Honcho, are giving away a prize as well. All you got to do is like and share the live Facebook feed. Foley, what do you say we get this party started?
Sounds good.
You want to put the power poles down and get it going? You want to get this going? Let's
Let's get the holidays started.
Let's get it. Holidays. Let's get it started. Put the poles down. Watch a few spots. And when we come back, professional redfish anglers, Jonathan Trout.
Love you guys.
Yes. Right back. I'm Pat Remnick. That's Ryan Whitaker. Andrew Ellenberger behind the screen. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Foley, we love you. Peace.
Say
Boom, boom, boom.
There's a moment when you're faced with a challenge, and just solving the problem isn't good enough, even if that means breaking the rules and shredding apart conventional ways of thinking, all in the name of creating something truly remarkable. With this much control at its command, we didn't stop with just one. we created 2 incredible trolling motors. Introducing the new Power Pole Move brushless trolling motor.
This is the mountain, and this is mountain whiskey. Unspoiled, untamed, forever wild. There's no safety net, no way down. Up here, it's just man and the mountain and his tin cup. Tin Cup Whiskey. Mountain whiskey.
Omnia Premium Pro gives you the confidence to eliminate dead water on thousands of lakes across the U.S. Exclusively on the Omnia app, use 10 unique data layers containing critical real-time mapping information to see water temperature, water clarity, contours, lake bed hardness, and important weather data all in one place. Matched with Omnia's loyalty credit program on all your tackle and gear needs, this is the only app you need in your arsenal for success on the water.
Want to know the difference between power bait and other soft plastics? Ask the fish. Berkeley scientists have. Thousands of flavors tested on thousands of fish. Natural. Man-made. Every bait that's ever hit the water. No matter the shape, size, or color, power bait is the only one that is scientifically proven. Fish bite and will not let go.
Valdez.
Welcome back. This is the glorified version of a Bass and Talk Show. I'm your host, Harry. We have a bullhorn right now for those listening on the podcast tomorrow. Ryan Popcorn Whitaker's over there. We are now bringing in, for the first time ever on the Straight Cast Show, professional redfish anglers, past galaxy. Give it up for the one and only John Cox and Keith Carson. Come on. Red fishing.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, boys?
I have a bullhorn now, guys. I just want you to know.
You steal that from the tournament circuit?
I stole it from the CalSag Bass Tournament Organization.
We're gonna need that back.
You're not getting it back. This is my bullhorn.
I'm taking it.
Guys, how are you doing? Happy holidays, John and Keith.
Good, good. Yeah. Happy holidays to you guys too.
Yeah. Welcome back to Straight.
Happy holidays.
We're proper redfish, man. That's our deal. Proper redding is what we call it. Like your dad, Red Cox.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Proper redding. Welcome back, man, to the show. It's great to have you guys on the show, and you look amazing as usual. And first off, we would be amiss if we did not congratulate the one and only Big Papa, Chief Keith. Congratulations on your newborn Levi.
Oh,
you're a daddy.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Congrats.
John, they let him procreate after all.
I know. Isn't that a miracle?
It's great. Congratulations for real to you and Shaylee. That's amazing, dude. When we heard the news, we're like, uh-oh, here comes another bassin, man.
Yeah.
He likes outdoors a lot. So
Levi's a bassin.
Take him outside.
Yeah, Levi's a bassin name, too.
Yeah. My pick was Little Keith. I was like, man, we should name him Little Keith.
Yeah.
Like Lil Keith, like L-I-L.
Yeah, like Little Keith. Yeah. I'm gonna call him that anyways, but
yeah, of course, because he's Chief Keith and then you got little Keith.
Yeah, he looks just like him. Like you see him, you're like, wow, how does a baby look? You can't deny that kid.
He's like Micro Keith.
Yeah,
I don't need a paternity test.
Yeah, no.
Comes in 2 sizes. Micro.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, amazing. You with these new this new relationship with your child and your lady blossoming, and John kind of the opposite spectrum. He's coming out of a 14-year relationship.
Yeah, that's what Melissa told me when I was trying to figure out what to say or whatever. She's like, that's the longest relationship you've ever been in. And I was like, yeah, I think you're right.
John, tell them what we're referring to, please.
We're talking about the amazing 14 years I got to spend at Crestliner. And man, I mean, dude, I can't. I mean, those were, it's going to be hard to beat those 14 years, but man, it was awesome. And I appreciate all they did for me. And yeah, we're going to take the old center console and send it from here on out and see what happens.
Oh, so you are in a center console, Vexus?
Yeah. Well, so yeah, we have the 2210. It's a center console, no carpet. We'll do some posts tomorrow on the story. We're gonna roll out about 3:30 in the morning tomorrow, and we are gonna head to somewhere. Yeah. It's a little bit south of Tampa. We've never been down there. We really never been red fishing.
No.
But we're gonna. I'm not gonna lie though. It looks like when we pull up. It looks like we fish for redfish. I mean, we got the rods and the rod holders. I mean, we don't have any saltwater rods or reels. We have our Fenwicks with our Xenons, but I made a call to Penn yesterday, got us some reels coming, and we should get them right before the tournament. So,
the Phantoms. You're going to get
yeah.
Can you explain to me why the vertical rod holders?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff in the center console I don't get with it's cool. Like I like Keith, but like we're going to be sitting pretty much right on top of each other. Yeah. And like, so you got a shifter on one side, steering wheel on the other. It's really hard to decide. It's hard to decide what side to sit on the center console. Especially with your buddy. If his wife, it's different. But when your buddy's there, you're like, do you sit in front of the shifter? Do I sit in front of it's very.
Where's your other hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So let me back up a minute. So you have switched to Vexus, and is this on the Elite Series and PFL, whatever you're fishing as well next year as well, John? Vexus?
Yeah. I'm gonna run them. I'm gonna run all. I'm gonna use that the center console in a lot of them.
Really?
Or we have a new one. We have the AVX 2100. It's super nice. I mean, it's very similar to that center console, but bass laid out with like carpet and everything.
Okay, so hold on a second again. Hold on. So you're going to run the 22 center console saltwater boat on the Elite Series for some of the events.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it on all of them. Definitely some MPFLs. And then I think we're hoping to fish. I mean, I already paid for them. So we're going to fish, at least 4 or 5 redfish tournaments.
Okay.
So we'll use it in that. And
you have to use the same boat all year in the Elite Series, don't you?
In the Elites you do, unless it's the same, which those two boats are going to be so similar, same fuel, same.
They won't even know.
Steering.
They won't even know, John.
Yeah.
There's so much else going on, they won't even know.
Yeah, they won't know. Yeah, there's a lot of other stuff going on they can worry
about. But congratulations on the new chapter of your life as well.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks.
Yeah. Keith has a baby and you have a boat.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm in the grandparent stage, man. It's whoo boy.
Grandpa Johnny.
Yeah.
Wow.
He calls me Papa John. Papa John. God. I hear my sleep.
That's amazing. Amazing. Did you guys ever think of the days like you guys running through the neighborhood, the two of you and Spencer Doolittle, just playing wiffle ball, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Lawn jarts, lighting lady fingers.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that You guys would both be sitting in a fishing room with a trophy from every major tournament organization between both of you, talking on a bass fishing talk show.
No,
you were guys just trying to keep jelly worms in your tackle box without them making marks in the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I pictured us still living at home with our parents, you know, if we made it to this point, to be honest. And that was, you know, if we lived to this time, you know.
You carry that energy, though. You do carry that energy.
I just pictured we'd both be at our parents' house, you know, and so it's unreal right now.
Yeah, I mean, for real, like you both have, well, John has the best job in the world. Keith has part-time the best job in the world, but let's be real. Keith, you got to do a real job.
Yeah.
I mean, like I talked to Keith today, and if you look at the Stray Cast Instagram, you can see Keith was at work today.
I'm painting.
Closet organizer.
Yeah. I mean, and you and Rudy were busy.
Oh God, yeah. He's the underwear bandit.
In case you don't know, but go back to Stray Cast episode 186, where Keith,
right.
It's called John, Keith, and the Underwear Bandit, where we later learned that it was Rudy the painter stealing the underwear out of Pete's drawer.
Yeah.
Unreal. The things that happen on Stray Cast. We also learned about John in Bob Rutherford's attic.
Mm-hmm.
You were both staying there together, and John was attacked by a ghost succubus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kissed me right on the cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, plain as day.
I mean, that's what happened.
A ghost attacked you.
I mean,
in your sleep.
Every time I start getting over that, Pat brings it back up. But
he basically violated you. I'll tell you a true story.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Fighter the other day, and he's like, "Hey, I'm like, hey, Seth, we could stay at my family's house if you guys need a place. There's a place for the boats, whatever, when we go to Hartwell." And he's like, no. I'm staying with Bob Rutherford. I want to be Eskimo Brothers with John Cox.
He just wants to experience the ghost. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's the paranormal parallel.
Yeah.
He's got to stay in the attic.
Yeah,
yes,
that is really nice now. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, he does. But I mean, Bob's really done the place up. I mean, you know,
he might have
remodeling. Don't get rid of ghosts.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just it's very peaceful there.
When we stayed there, it was ancient.
Yeah,
like I mean, 200 years old.
Yeah, like why don't you think there was a door handle? I think there was a chain.
Yeah,
that you would grab to open the door, and then on the other side there was a chain, and that would go onto a hook, and that would lock the door.
It's like the real deal.
Yeah,
it sounds like the making of an after-school special.
Yeah,
haunted after school special.
A haunted after.
Yeah,
I think they filled the well.
Oh, that's what it was.
There's a well.
Yeah.
Oh, they sealed the portal to hell. That's what it was.
Yes, so that's why nothing happens there anymore.
Okay, that's true. Once they sealed the well, it kept the spirits out, the succubuses away.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a bass fishing talk show. Happy holidays, boys. Hey, but let's talk about this redfish deal a minute. So you said you never redfished in your life. You've caught redfish before. Both of you have, right?
I mean, I've caught probably 5 or 6. A few like back in 5th grade with Spencer Doolittle and his dad, and then a few at Sabine that were mixed in with the largemouth. And I think I caught one one on the beach.
Yeah. Okay. I think I caught one redfish in 2010.
You guys are pretty much dialed seasoned vets.
We have no idea. And we thought about it. We're like, man, should we, because you got 14 days off limits. We could make some calls. We could try to, go with somebody that knows what they're doing. But we're just going to full send it.
Yeah.
I like it. I love it. Yeah.
No info. We have no idea.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Is there? I mean, I gotta ask, like, why are you guys doing this? What's?
Well, trying
Is there
I
any
don't even
kind of
Don't
a
you know? Not like they don't got nothing
I
else to
think
do.
I think we're branching out a little.
Yeah,
you know?
branching out a little.
okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
so what got me interested was, I'm friends with the Mercury guy, Joe. He was at one of these redfish tournaments, and he's like, man, you're just like the rest of those redfish guys. None of them have forward facing on their boat. And then I was thinking like, huh, really? And then that got me thinking like, oh, maybe they live really shallow, and I don't know.
Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sounds like you two have the some of the best 4 eyes in the business. I mean, for spotting fish.
I mean, are they gonna eat a general?
I mean, that's what
Yeah,
I was asking Keith, like, what should we bring? And
Gulp
that was
shrimp.
his-
You need gulp
and
shrimp.
I'm gonna bring some of the new Maxent crawls.
Yeah.
Some top waters.
Yeah.
Maybe Chapo.
They eat a topwater?
I don't know.
I thought their mouth face down.
They do, but they do eat topwater though.
Do they? I
They
don't
look
know.
like a big
Yeah.
carp. To be honest with you, I mean,
Yeah.
they look like a giant grass carp.
Or drum.
They're like a
Or
drum.
drum,
Yeah, their mouth is in the same position as like a freshwater drum, but those things eat topwater.
They eat spinner baits.
Oh,
I
wow.
actually have one tied on for tomorrow.
Nice.
I don't.
That's
Why
nice.
not a swim jig?
Sure.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Like with a stout hook.
yeah,
Right.
Mhm.
All right. So what do you got rigged up? You said you had the Fenwick's rigged. Like, what's your redfish setup?
I mean, we had the General on. I had a Berkeley Power Blade tied on.
Yeah.
There was one I was really shoot, what did I tie on? That I was like, man, I can't. Oh, I broke out all the smallmouth stuff. You know, the super light line. Some light jig heads.
Oh, dude,
know,
we
some
won't give it
nets.
way too much, but your secret little craw on
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
you know
that's
what I mean?
That has to work,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, they
I
will
mean, why
eat
would
it.
they not eat that? Everything eats that.
You are gonna spank them on that, dude.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I got this kind of. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna catch something out there. Hopefully, hopefully
then-
the redfish.
And then Keith's gonna have like the 1.5 ounce tungsten,
Yeah.
feature hog,
yeah.
just bopping them on the brain.
Oh
Maybe
my
like a-
gosh, wouldn't that be amazing if they get in the drive?
Like
Oh,
a popping
yeah, that's not a
cork
thing,
with a
though.
general
I don't-
behind it.
Yes,
Popping
Ryan.
cork and a wacky general behind it.
Yep.
Yeah,
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 Yep.
Yeah.
You're on to stuff,
Rye.
Rye.
yeah.
I've never fished for him, by the way. I'm just
Yeah. Or the
I watched
Berkeley
a lot.
sandworm, the famous.
no the sand.
Oh
one,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, we're gonna try to hit a tackle store up on the way down and maybe get some of the, the gulp shrimp, gulp crabs.
Mhm.
I
John,
don't
can
know
you-
who I rig them, but
Could you do me a favor and just next time you're at a pure fishing thing or whatever, just please, why can't we have the sandworm in power bait anymore? Or in a max set? Remember,
threatened to quit.
remember
John,
in the 90s when
unless
that
they
thing
make
was
it.
made in power bait?
yeah.
That was a crusher. I caught so many fish. on
Sorry that I
thing, and
brought up the sand.
Now
I
there's
mean-
this gulp. Yeah, I know. I've been bummed about it for a long time. but
Sully, I bring it up. He's still in therapy.
I
about
love
the
that
sandworm.
bait. That bait was so good, and it would be so good in max set.
Man, yeah. I mean, I will. Next time I'm in a meeting, I will definitely bring it up.
Just tell them that I said, and they'll be like, "Who?"
Yeah, yeah. I will.
Yeah, just say Country Ryan.
Yeah.
Or no, you're
okay.
City Ryan and Brad Rutherford's Country Ryan. Because they look
Okay.
identical.
Yeah, I'm Urban Ryan.
Urban Ryan.
Right.
That's
Okay.
who you are. Now, John, you have an exclusive beta tech or warehouse with Berkeley now, don't you?
Yeah, I actually I have a
forgot
crawl.
about that
We
one.
actually had it for a while, and I guess we weren't going to do it for some reason. And then I was throwing it with Tackle Warehouse, and they're like, "Hey, we have to bring this in because it worked so well." And
Dude, it's so good. You
yeah,
had the
and
big
we
bag
actually-
in your center council of them, and you wouldn't even give me any.
Yeah, I know. So like, I really hoarded them there for a while. I had every prototype one. Like, I mean, I had them, and mostly was using it for bed fishing, but we
Let me
filmed
get some of
last
those.
week-
I only got 100 bag, but
Yeah. We
You know how it
filmed
is,
them
Keith.
last week, and they work. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, you can use them as a trailer. You can put them on a swing head, and the cool thing is the claws. To change the action, you just break the claw apart, and it completely changes the action.
Really?
It's pretty. I mean, I'm learning more with it too. But last week I was really like, I'm like, I can actually do this with it. I can flip it, and the secret to it is big rod hops. If you like to stroke a worm, a jig, that kind of stuff, that's where that bait it really excels. It works the best big rod hops.
Hey, you want to give some of those away tonight, John, as your prize?
God, Pat, I really don't. But I mean,
fine. I already won.
I guess I can give one. I'm only
Like
giving
and
one
share,
pack away.
like and share the live
I got a
Facebook
good
feed.
stash of them.
Yeah, John's gonna send you some to your door.
All right.
Yeah,
Will
I
do.
mean, they're hard to get.
I mean,
Believe me.
I don't think you can get them till January. To be honest with you,
Well, John's got a few. You got to send a few of them.
I'll send a pack of them.
To a
I'll
lucky
pack
viewer.
and a half.
Okay, like and
I'll
share the
find
live
out.
Facebook feed. There's Johnny's prize.
Pack and a half.
Pack and a half. Keith, what are you giving away tonight?
Shoot.
He's looking around the room.
How about a diaper wipe?
I'll show you.
How about one of these?
Oh wow!
Hey,
What year is that from,
Those
Keith?
are from what? 30 years ago, maybe.
That's awesome.
Maybe 40 years ago.
We got them at an antique store. They might. Yeah, I didn't catch
Cool
them.
though.
Yeah.
And they don't run in the family either.
I mean, I haven't seen a bass with eyes like that in a while. Check them eyes out on that thing.
I thought that was what was your bass, guys? Walter?
Oh yeah,
Walter.
Walter. Yeah.
I thought that was Walter for a minute.
Yeah, dude, that might actually be his real eyeball, just covered with.
You think so?
I don't know, man. That's pretty.
That's a gold eye and a half right there.
They just took the actual bass and epoxied over it.
Yeah, they did. Shellacked it.
Yeah, they
Shellacked the eye.
That last
Good
alligator I
meeting,
got, I'm like, the next one I get, I'm doing the mount. I'm gonna dry it out, and I'm just gonna slap that shellac all over it. Do a full body mount.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe cut it.
Some 10-minute epoxy.
Stank will go away. Gorilla glue. Shellac.
Yeah.
You taxidermy.
Yeah.
Replicas. Show them redfish boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much damn lacquer on that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk though, these two gentlemen, Bass Galaxy, Keith Carson and John Cox, have won a trophy in every professional bass fishing league. That's pretty impressive. Through the Bassmaster Opens, through the NPFL, through the FLW Tour, through the what do you call them?
So many.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are
Toyota?
W's and W's. I mean, that's a pretty nice resume, boys. So
Yeah.
when you go into a place, it's like that's a force to be reckoned with.
Soon to be added redfish.
I know.
Redfish
That's
trophy?
what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
These redfish
Oh,
guys are going to
man.
be like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no,
Or we're gonna go and not catch anything.
no.
And we're gonna be
Florida
stuck to go-
boys. Hashtag Florida man wins redfish tournament. Hashtag
Is this the weird slot limit deal too?
Yeah. I think it's 18 to 20 something. But
Is
we
this
should
the
probably
Bassmaster
figure that
one?
out.
This
This is the national redfish trail. So what it is, I think the ones we're fishing are
the
just
NRFT.
something like that. Yeah.
I just
The ones we're fishing count for points to go to the championship. That's for like 100 something thousand. So
Whoa.
we're just gonna fish these ones, and then hopefully, I think you finish the top 25 in points, or some. I don't really understand. I've called the guy like 100 times, and he's like explaining the different rules, and I really need to write them down. And
I'll read them on the way tomorrow.
yeah.
Is this the one where you have to do like a casting contest for a takeoff order?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
There is like a redfish circuit where they do that.
Oh, that'd be
Do like
cool.
a casting
Yeah.
accuracy
We might win
contest the
that.
day before.
You guys could conference call JT Tompkins on the way down and just get any. It could go. It could help you go over rules.
I think that needs to be brought into bass fishing.
Yeah.
The day before the tournament, on the off day, casting contest for takeoff order.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
Be awesome. Film it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Neat.
or arm wrestling.
Kyle's coming on next. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get that straightened with Kyle.
Yeah.
We'll get that straightened. With
Arm
Kyle.
wrestling's good too.
A lot of wins between you guys, and that's it's pretty impressive, man.
Thanks.
I mean, you've been doing this. Fishing is in your blood. It really is. Again, you've been doing this forever, since you were little boys. I saw something the other day, and I know both of you share this passion where, like, I think it was you, John, had some old VHS tapes out or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
I'm trying to find something to play them on, but
I have one here.
Are we talking about fishing VHS tapes?
Oh yeah,
next time I come up there, I'll bring them.
John had like banjo minnow tapes and
Thought we were getting into our parallels here.
rolling. No, those VHS tapes. no, not those ones.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking
those
of
might have
parallels.
been in there too. I had to hide them back under my mattress.
Yeah. Those tapes. Keith, look what I found. Spencer, let's go to Spencer's house. His parents are gone. Their VHS tape works. No, they just got Betamax, dude.
They have the dubbing feature. We can make copies.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, pretty wild, man. You guys been at it for a long time, and you got a lot of Christmas memories of bassing, I'm sure. Keith, did you ever get a Christmas present that was a special bassing Christmas present when you were a kid?
A Zebco.
A Zebco?
Zebco, yeah. Push button.
Okay.
Love that thing. It didn't work very good at all. The
It
drag
would always stick. It would be like you'd
Yeah.
bomb the spinnerbait, but it'd end up coming back and shooting your eye out.
That stretchy mono.
Yeah, I don't know how that did that.
Oh, yeah.
Lou Daves was good with them, but
Dude, speaking of that, I just got the that rocket I got from you.
Yeah.
And I've almost taken my eye out a couple times with that thing because it's so I've been so accustomed to slow spinning reels.
That rocket.
I'm using this rocket, I'm reeling in my bait, and it's like coming back and almost killing me.
It's
out
crazy.
Of the water before you know it.
It's like a 10 to 1 or something.
Anyway, sorry.
Bring those for the redfish too. Oh, bifflehead will work for the redfish too. Swing head, right?
I probably will.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, you just
I mean, I'm hoping that we find them in like a foot and a half of water.
We're hoping to just pick them
crabs, right?
Yeah, imagine this: 3/4 biffle.
Oh yeah, they probably
Creature
would.
hog, burning it, Johnny, burning it.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna rig that up too. Yeah, that does sound really good.
Especially if it's a little murky. You know what I mean?
Four guys that don't redfish.
Yeah, we're just giving redfish
advice.
tips.
Yeah.
I'm giving redfish tips.
Hey, someone in the chat brought up a good point. Is this streamed anywhere? Can we follow this anywhere? This tournament?
I don't know.
The NRFT, PMPFLT.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I don't know. They have
an Instagram, the National Redfish Tour.
Yeah, and they got it's something with Sportsman's Channel, but I don't know if they just maybe do the weigh-in or we're gonna. I think Asian Rob's gonna come with us on Saturday.
Perfect.
And he's gonna run like Instagram, maybe stories and stuff. Yeah, because we were gonna like have him like vlog it or whatever, but he hates editing.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna like run one of our stories. You know.
Okay.
That'd be cool. Yeah, we might not catch anything, but
Tell Rob to call me if he needs ridiculous captions.
Okay.
Well, Albert. What's on the?
I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah,
man.
me too.
I'm not like I'm pretty pumped. Like I was going through my stuff and I was like, dude, this is like I feel like it's like the beginning of when we started fishing John Boat Club or something where you know we're not really sure. Like we love fishing, but we really have no idea what to expect. You know, so yeah.
So is this part of let's be real about it though. Look at Keith. Is this, Keith, is this part of the business plan? Is this
Oh God, I wish we had a plan.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah, it is now.
Hey, come on. You guys can pretend to Ferris Bueller your way through everything, but I know that John has a business plan for this whole fishing thing, and you follow the model too, Keith, to a certain extent.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you guess. Okay, so let's see. You've told me before, if I fish X amount of tournaments and cash this amount on X amount, then I'll be able to make this much, and it makes this year profitable by 3.10. And Melissa says that if we continue this for exactly 6.2 tournaments, that we will do this. And then Keith has to fish 5.876 tournaments, and then we will be in the green, and this will be a lucrative venture.
I wish it was like that. It's usually like at the end of the year, I'm usually like, oh man, look, I'm up 50 grand or something. And then I like look at like, I still owe 49,000 on that credit card, or something like that. It's like,
but Slurpees are expensive now after Rona, bro. telling you, Slurpees are $3 a deal.
God,
Sometimes
I know. I'm back on them too.
Slurpee tariffs.
Man,
well, see,
I don't-
Johnny's or Kate's got the mag slurp.
No, that ain't
that's
mine. That's
I'm
John's.
back on
Oh,
it.
that is yours.
I'm drinking lemonade.
Yeah.
How many candy
Kate-
bars you sneak
Kate's-
in there before you walked out the
Yeah,
door?
Kate's stealth. John, you,
Junior high trick.
do you have any old VHS? Do you have any old VHS exercise tapes, John?
No.
Jane Fonda.
No, I mean, I don't think so.
Richard Simmons.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
was
that's what I
thinking.
thought. Yeah.
But for real, could this be part of the back to the point at hand? Could this be part of the business plan?
What?
Redfish.
Watching the
Fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we get good at it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, the championship's 100 and something thousand.
Yeah, it's bonus.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like, man, if we can fish 4 of them and make it to it, and have a shot at that.
I don't know if we can fish the championship because I think
Yeah, he's gone during the
I have
championship,
a BPT like right on top of it.
but
and then-
we don't even know if we're gonna make it though.
Yeah.
But we're
You'll
gonna
make
try.
it. Yeah, you'll probably win too. You and you'll just fly in and do the BPT thing, and it's fine. And
Well,
you'll
that's what
get
I
done
told
in
him. He
advance
could
and-
take off. He could fish the 2 days, take off, and then catch the last, I think, 2 days of the championship.
Yeah, if we make it, unless I'm like leading the BPT, I could just leave.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
If
not.
Daddy Boyd would let you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, a bass man and a redfish man. Boyd will let you do that. That's fine. Or just
Yeah.
have Watson call for you. He'll get all that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It'll
Get
get
that
real
shit
far.
straight.
Yeah.
Keith, so you're doing
Oh,
BPT and NPFL next year?
No, BPT and MLF invitationals.
Oh, you're not doing NPFLs?
No, I want to, but the schedule just doesn't work out with the Bass Pro Tour.
Okay.
So it too many, overlapping. So the only schedule that works with the Bass Pro Tour is the invitationals.
Gotcha.
So, I'm trying to fish 2 tours and like Cox said,
And the redfish deal.
as many as you can. Yeah.
John,
redfish.
what are you on next year besides
I'm
lots
just
of
gonna do
Slurpees?
the bass ones and the NPFL.
Okay.
So that's kind of why the redfish thing, because like I saw Keith 2 weeks last year or this year or whatever it was, and I was like, man, we don't even see each other anymore. So I was like, man, this would be cool to do this redfish thing. We're actually getting to fish a few days, and so yeah, it'd be cool because I mean, time's flying. We're gonna be old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
Getting
be
the
a
band
long
back
trip.
together,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. Hey, you guys are amazing. You're some of our favorite guests, 2 of our favorite guests
Thanks,
here
Pat.
on Straight Cast. No, for real. We always have we always have a good time when you boys are on, and we'll see you soon on the road. To Happy Bassin. Well, wait. Oh, okay. Before we go, you want to whose phone are you guys using?
My phone.
Your phone? Hey,
Yeah.
Andy, can you guys run that through the randomizer real quick and get a couple winners to John and on John's phone to John and Keith for the amazing John Cox Signature Series craw? What is it called, John?
It is called the Tackle Warehouse exclusive Crick Crawl.
Crick Craw.
Crick.
Rickety Cricket Cox Craw.
Yep, that is it.
And this is made by
Berkeley Fishing.
Yeah, this is a Berkeley Power Bait Crawl.
Oh, it's power bait.
wow.
It's not in the max end.
No, we have new Max Scent crawls coming.
really.
We're not supposed to say anything till January,
Whoa.
right.
but
Okay.
they're pretty amazing too.
Yeah.
Like how many?
We have 2
2 new
Shade.
ones.
Johnny.
2 new ones.
And they do what John loves them to do.
Yeah, one I'll have to tell you, whatever you want to throw, whether it's a trailer, whatever kind of whatever you want to throw, this crawl will work for everything.
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 It's kind of the only crawl you need.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Really?
pretty.
I just get really excited.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah,
It's kind of the only craw
But
you
wait,
need, Keith.
but wait,
says.
when
It
are
really
they coming
is,
out?
yeah.
When are they coming out?
Jan.
January?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh
we
my
can't talk about them until January.
Call
But
Country
get ready.
Ryan tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, I need to see.
Another month.
Hey, speaking of tomorrow, you boys may or may not be aware that tomorrow is International Aaron Martin's Day.
Mm.
And this
Wow.
day is, as you know, was established by Aaron, Leslie, and Gary in 2020, before Aaron passed. And this day, December 5th, is to go down tomorrow, December 5th, is to go down in history as International Aaron Martins Day, a day where we remember the goodness of Aaron Martins. And before we let you boys sail off into the happy redfish world, would you like to share any Aaron Martins experience with the Bass Galaxy? Is there something that sticks out with you boys that you'd like to maybe express about Aaron?
Gosh, I mean, the one that comes to me was we were at a whatever the thing was, the Bass, whatever the thing where the FLW guys would come against the Bass guys. We'd all fish in Texas. I forgot what it's even called.
The Bass Fest, right?
I don't know. Yeah, it was in Texas, right?
Yeah, it was in Texas. I think we were maybe on Ray Roberts or something. And and Aaron won the points that year. And then I don't know, some reason Aaron was going out first, and then I was going out second. I don't know why. I didn't win the points, but I was somewhere right in there. So we were parked right next to each other on the bank. And I like got in my boat, and I remember like tracking dirt in, and then a couple of reporter peoples came in, they tracked dirt in. And I remember Aaron, how clean his, he took the shoes off. Like, man, his carpet everything was perfect.
It was.
And, yeah. And I was just like, gosh, I maybe should, I need to.
You never took that advice, John.
I really didn't. But I always think of doing it, and
and you think of Aaron, and that's what counts.
Yeah, and I think,
How about you, Keith?
The first time I met Aaron, it was I think it was in 2014, and I was pre-practicing Lake Gunnersville for a ABA National Championship. And I only had a couple-day window that I could go. And when I went up there, it was freezing cold. It was the absolute worst weather. I think it was February.
Okay.
And I put in at this tiny ramp by Browns Creek, and there was me and one other truck there. And when I was fed up, it was like 2 or 3 o'clock. I was freezing cold. I pull out, and there's another guy down there. And at the time, I had a little Toyota 4Runner, and I had an 18-foot Crestliner or something, small boat. Yeah. Sure, the guy comes walking over. I don't know who it was. Sure enough, it's Aaron Martins, and he's like, "Hey, man," he's like, that little truck probably gets some good gas miles, doesn't it? And I was like, "Yeah, it does." He's like, "It's a cool little boat, man." He's like, "This thing's bad," And we talked for a little bit. He's a really cool guy, and I was blown away that he was out there fun fishing on a day. The high was like 39 or something, and blowing 20 miles an hour, and just really cool guy, and we'll miss it.
Cool story too.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Now he left an impact in all of our Bassin hearts, that's for sure. Johnny, you got some winners you want to know before we go?
All right, we got
Drew Crawford
and
Ron
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Johnson.
Rod Johnson.
Don Johnson.
Sorry.
Rod's John. Wait.
Ron Jeremy and Don Johnson.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Drew Crawford.
Yeah, Drew Crawford, Ron Johnson.
Drew Crawford won the cross.
Wow.
Look at that. And Ron Johnson won the baby wipes.
Wow.
Ron Jeremy, Ron Johnson's exclusive cross. Exclusive. Heck yeah, boys.
Yeah.
Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas.
You too, guys.
And all that good stuff, man. You guys are important to all of us here in the Bass Galaxy, and keep your aura of positivity going, okay? Both of you. Because I have literally never, ever in this shit world of social media ever seen you guys do anything negative. And I thank you for that.
You're welcome, Pat.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Go catch some top end slots tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Yeah.
Upper slots.
Yeah, some mag slotties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, on them mag slotties, bro.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wonder if they do have a different lingo there.
Yeah, we don't know.
Big slot. Big slot. Big slot.
Yeah, we'll start saying that stuff.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds slot.
About?
Magoo Slotsos. All right, hey
I'm gonna be
guys,
following along, man.
have
I'm
a
excited.
good, have a good one. Get some sleep. You're leaving at like 3:30, right?
Yeah, a couple hours, right?
Are you sleeping on Keith's couch?
I think I'm gonna go home. But it is a nice couch in here.
I'm sure.
You just show them the tackle room real quick. I'm real. I mean, not to postpone anything. Check
No,
this
do it.
Give him a little walk.
Oh, okay, all right. We got a
Come
little
on,
walk. We
Here we
got
are
our-
at Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous Bass Fishermen, and we happen to be
This
in
is
Keith
where-
Carson's home.
This is where we do all the searching.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't work. Big screen.
Don't search BBC. That's big bait concept. Don't do that.
We got our wall here, power bait, all the good stuff here. We got a fill in the middle still.
Yeah.
We got
That's
our
the new
Fritz
cross.
sides, favorite color
Look
right
at all
here.
those Fritz sides. Look at all the Ray Dawn Chong, the morning dawn color, and Lone
Yeah.
Rangers,
Yeah.
and Clickin' Red.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tan Mom.
These are
Come on,
good.
there's
Yeah.
Tan Mom too. I met Tan Mom. Did I tell you guys that? From Howard Stern show. I
Oh
met
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Seen her in Florida. She molested me.
Yeah, I saw
Florida
that
man.
video.
The,
That's pretty good.
that's an impressive room, boys.
Right?
Dang. You and seriously, before you go, I we would be amiss if we did not mention, since you're both wearing the Fenwick logo, how great of a job the whole redesigned line of Fenwick rods are. Real talk.
Oh yeah. When I came over to the house, I was like, "Oh crap, we got the same shirt on." So I had a jacket on.
What's mine say? Dude,
what does mine say? Sweet.
That's when we knew we were going to catch him in the tournament, is when I would pick him up or he would pick me up and we'd have the same long sleeve hoodie on, same color, and I was like, man, we're dialed.
Oh, yeah.
It happened a lot.
Down, son.
don't cheat in the morning. Just wear the same thing.
Bass Galaxy, these are professional redfish anglers. Keith Carson, John Cox. Good luck tomorrow, boys, into practice. Win the Derb and happy holidays. Thanks again for your support of this show throughout the years, both of you. We love you.
Yeah.
That's them right there.
Thanks, guys.
Look at that. All right. Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Are we going to take a quick commercial break, or are we going to roll on through?
We're rolling on.
We're rolling on. Bass Galaxy. The time has come for segment 2 of the Enchanted December holiday extravaganza.
I might have to take a quick commercial break, but
Do
you
you-
guys,
No, you're not allowed. If I'm not allowed, you're not allowed.
you got a funnel?
They're right there. Use that skull cup right there.
No, I'll be all right.
The holiday cheer continues. Bass Galaxy is with honor and pride that we now bring back to you your reigning Bassmaster Classic champion and a big honcho from the Bassmaster organization. Let us welcome warmly the one and only Justin Hamner and Kyle Jessie. Yes,
What's
welcome back
happening?
to the Stray Cast Show. Both of you gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
Happy
How's it
holidays.
going?
What's happening?
Look at the smiles from both of you. That's why we put you together. Couple smiling diamonds, both of you.
Yeah, because you got to put like the pretty guy with the ugly chick. Is that how it goes?
I mean,
Hey, I don't know. Are you talking about me?
I don't know. I was talking about me.
I'm the ugly
Yeah,
chick.
the chick
Okay.
up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, champ. But hey, first off, champ, congratulations on another giant victory. You are a daddy again.
Yeah.
When you're doing this show, you're literally in the parking lot of the hospital. You are
Let's
insane,
just say
bud.
I was shooting straight at the classic. I didn't miss nothing.
9 months after his classic victory,
Wow.
you have a Bambino.
Yeah.
Perfect
9
time.
months and about 4 days. Yeah, it's pretty close.
You better do an article about that in Bassmaster.
Guy was on fire that week.
You're literally on
Yeah,
fire.
literally.
Yes. Shooting to win.
Oh, I won, son.
Congratulations on more
Thank you.
victorious life moments, Justin Hamner.
You are welcome to come down and babysit whenever y'all get ready.
Hey, if we
Except
have
for you, Pat. I'm not sure about you, Pat.
I'm going bassing. Ryan will, yeah. Well, our ladies will babysit for you. We'll go
There
bassing.
you go.
We'll go bassing. But hey, man, like I put you two together here for a purpose this evening. Because as with our last guest, John Cox and Keith Carson, they convey positivity to the Bass Galaxy. And you two gentlemen do as well. And Kyle, Jessie, and I were talking earlier about what an outstanding specimen of a Bassmaster Classic champion you have been, Justin Hamner. What a representative of the sport through the whole year. Congratulations, bud. I mean, amazing.
I appreciate it.
And let's just make it clear that it may not have been the easiest thing, because from Jump Street, they put a camera on you all the year after your victory. That's fun, and it's pressure.
Daunting.
Yeah.
Huh.
It
How'd you do that,
was.
Kyle?
Well, I mean, he did it to himself. He was about to win Angler of the Year as well during the course of the season. I gave him a hard time like right after the Classic, because I was like, it's always something, you know, like in bass fishing, it's always something. You just won the Classic, but now you got to fast forward and possibly try to win Angler of the Year. I mean, it's like you can't let up at all. So, yeah, we put the pressure on him, or I guess he put the pressure on himself, rather.
Yeah. Well, what screwed up is that off time. Like, it was such just like a go, like, as soon as I win the Classic, get ready, we're headed down to the Harris chain. Like, it was just, after that, it kept building. And then we have this like month and a half, 2 months, whatever it was, break, have ICAST. And then it was like, yeah. That's when all that other stuff started coming in.
And again, man, through all the other stuff and everything else, Justin Hamner, you have done an amazing job of representing the positive side of this sport.
I don't know how you can't be positive if you're getting to fish for a living. Come on.
Thank you.
I've been out there freaking pouring concrete, cutting grass. Dude, I get to fish now. Why wouldn't I be happy? I don't care.
Kyle, he nailed it. Yeah. Kyle, he nailed it, didn't he? Why do people get so negative about this sport? What is it, because they have to be?
I don't know. If I knew the answer, I think we would try to solve it, but I'm really not sure. It seems like that's just the going rate these days. But like Justin, I mean, it's hard. It's hard for me to say, because I'm not a professional angler, obviously, so I don't live the life they do. But also, like, it's hard for me to be negative, because getting to do the job I do is like the next closest thing to getting to do it professionally. So like Justin said, how can you be negative about it? I mean, it's like the best thing ever.
Well, I mean, everybody has negative moments, and these days cameras are on all the time, and people are on social media, and they let the negative stuff show too much. Well, there's still a lot of positivity.
What do you think, Justin? What do you think about it? What's the...
I think it's a little bit of maybe some guys, you know, I don't know if you want to say been here for a while or whatever, but it's like they start to lose that just love for it. Because if you don't love this sport, it's hard to do. I mean, like, because it ain't easy, but when you love it so much, where this is all you care about, all you want to do, yeah, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna love everything about it. But I feel like if you start losing that love, that's when everything starts creeping in. Maybe you start having a couple bad seasons and got to blame something, because it ain't yourself, kind of deal.
You get jaded.
7-year itch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get a little jaded and maybe forget the roots.
And
you know what I mean?
Some of it, I think, is just a little bit of stuff blown out of proportion sometimes, and then other times, some people just like to get a little drama going.
People
Get
love
a few
drama.
more views.
How's wife's a Jersey?
I mean, yeah, drama rules the airwaves.
Yeah.
It really does, and people love it. Yeah, they get addicted to it.
Yeah, you know,
I hate it.
But the drama,
I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. It seems like to me everybody on social media uses sound logic with everything. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I saw a thing on social
Nobody
media.
overreacts ever.
Somebody actually told us that Bassmaster magazine was a thing of the past. I don't even know what that means. Like that's a state.
What is that?
I saw a post that said that Bassmaster magazine was dead. Well, maybe to some people it is, but I still look forward to my Bassmaster magazine.
Me too.
I mean, and it's part of my heritage.
Yeah.
By the way, available for Christmas gifts at Bassmaster.com, Bassmaster magazine. Serving the Bass Galaxy proudly.
Yeah.
For how
What
many
else
years?
could you do while you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, thank you. I
Wow.
mean, it's like, oh yeah, phone, whatever.
Do you want to contaminate your phones?
Yeah, but I mean, and here's the thing about Bassmaster magazine. You're not going to find negativity in it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, by design or not by design, whatever. I don't care.
Well,
it's Bassmaster magazine, and it's there.
that's you brought up a good point. That's why I still read it, is because if I read something on the internet, there's comments, and then you read something, and then you scroll down to the comments, and then all of a sudden there's negativity.
Yeah, Day on the Lake.
There's no
with Justin
negative comments
Hamner.
in a magazine.
Well, I would have caught him better on if I used the 110 plus.
Yeah.
There is negative comments, but it would just be you arguing with yourself. So
Yeah,
I just agree with it.
Well, yeah, he's at a private lake day on the lake. Yeah, I'd have caught him too. Come to
He
my
didn't
house.
catch him on that bait. That's crap.
Yeah, they just put that in the magazine. It was a grab and grin. Hand model.
He didn't catch it on that.
He didn't even win that tournament. Justin, they say that if you win the Bassmaster Classic, you are set for life. $1 million. I've heard that since I was a little
$1 million
boy.
is what they always say.
I heard that since I was a little boy. Mr. Scott he impregnated it in my head.
Yeah.
What are you a millionaire now?
No,
No.
but I think that nowadays is more of, we should say, you have the chance to be a millionaire.
Okay.
Because I have been given so many opportunities, and I think it's just about, you can't just stop working. Don't let anybody think you win the classic and it's like, oh, okay, I'm good now. No, you just got a lot of doors open. Now you really work your butt off and make it happen, and
So
then you
think
get
the
that million.
The potential to earn $1
Absolutely,
million in the year following is there.
100%.
Okay.
I mean, and you haven't stopped working. And here's a perfect example. You just had a child and you're doing a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, if these guys are going to put out, if this is my job that I got to do, I'm going to do it.
It's a great job too. It sure
really
beats like
is.
slinging 12-inch rock face blocks over your shoulders or something.
And let's be honest, it's not
Or
like
cutting
I
grass
wasn't-
like you used to do.
It's not like I was thrilled, to sit there in a hospital. I get itchy, man. Like that video I sent to you today, I took my daughter out ice skating. We had to
That
get
was
out of there
awesome.
for a little bit.
I could tell you were looking for a little relief.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm trying to get into hockey since Chris, ended up whooping me on the Angler of the Year.
Yep.
Figure I got to give him back to him on the hockey rink. So
Yeah, and
coming for you, Chris.
But he'll sandbag you. Chris will sandbag you. If you want to know some real hockey lowdown, get with our producer, the Ginger Ninja. He'll set you straight.
Okay.
Because Chris and Corey will just sandbag hockey information to you. You know that.
Well,
You-
yeah.
you
I just got to figure out how to skate first.
Your daughter was pretty good.
I heard that's important in hockey.
Hey, you didn't make $1 million, but you're on your way to it, working for it. But the experience and the title is something that is just embedded forever with you. And again, experiences. Have you had any like crazy experiences after becoming Bassmaster Classic champion, like recognized in an odd place or something that may have happened to you, Justin, after
Oh, yeah.
earning this prestigious winning?
the recognized in places is, dude, it's crazy. I mean, like, we went to Disney World afterwards, and we're just walking down through there, me and my little family, and all of a sudden, like, had a kid just like run up, like, dude, please, can I take a selfie? Blah blah, and we took
Wow.
pictures, and that happened like several times while I'm at Disney World. I was okay, this is getting a little bit weird, and it was just like everywhere we go. But heck, even the hospital, the nurse that was delivering our kid, she had to take a picture with me to send to her husband so he would believe her.
Unreal. This is bass fishing, boys. It's bass fishing.
That's awesome.
It brings the ladies. I don't care what they said in high school.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. I
They
know.
come.
Oh, I know,
No.
Justin. I know.
No, the craziest thing was the NASCAR thing. That was pretty
I
wild.
remember that. That was fun,
Yeah.
huh?
Talladega, sitting there on pit crew. I mean, like in the box with like the guys that have all the computers running the diagnostics, like on the whatever the car and stuff. The pit crew's underneath us, and like I look over and Michael Jordan, owns the car too, and he was like 2 pits over, sitting in the box,
Another
whatever
world
thing.
champion.
I'm like, sup?
Wow. What's up, Better Jay?
What's up, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm a world
He
champion.
also asked for a selfie, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, little fangirl.
You're like, hey man, yeah.
Oh, what's up, goat? Yeah, no
You're like,
problem.
you're like, hey, goat, I'm a better baseball player than you.
Well, that's
no
not
wonder you
saying
quit.
much.
Kyle Jesse's a better baseball player than Michael Jordan.
What
Michael
about
played. How
that?
many years did Michael play, Kyle?
Baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have been, at least one full minor league season, maybe 2. It was a short stint right here in Birmingham, actually.
I thought so. That's why
Yeah,
I knew you'd know.
They called him
Birmingham Barons.
Played a
That's
couple,
right.
couple major league
right.
games too.
He did play major league games?
Yeah, they called him up for a week or
Just
something.
to bring some people in.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
Reinsdorf fan.
Let's be honest. The Chicago White Sox have nothing else going for them other than to call up the most famous athlete in the world at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Might as well.
I think they had Bo Jackson at that time too, though. They were doing okay.
Yeah, that was our good White Sox.
Yeah, with the fake hip.
That was our
Michael
South Side
Jordan.
good.
Michael Jordan could play for the current Chicago White Sox. I know that at his current age.
He'd
Yeah,
star
absolutely.
ass. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Didn't they set a record or something this year? Like,
Oh yeah, they
losses?
broke records. They got the
All right.
all-time loss for a single
Yes.
season in the modern era. Yes,
Real bad.
Something to be proud of.
122 losses.
We got leftover season tickets if anybody needs any. Just hit us up.
But their first baseman is a hammer as a bass fisherman. I will tell you that. Andrew Vaughn. I've had him on the boat a couple times. That dude is good at bass fishing. Very good.
He's Ryan's name dropping.
Maybe he
something
should
solid.
switch careers.
Just saying that dude. I mean,
He's actually a good baseball player. He's one of the very few Chicago
very
White Sox that has historically done well year after year.
yeah, I'd feel terrible for him.
Kyle loves baseball. So whenever we're in the Bassmaster media trailer, Kyle will be working and watching baseball at the same time.
Yeah. Well, if either one of you get a chance to fish with that dude, he's fun to have on the boat, and he will catch him. He's good.
Yeah, I can't speak on the watching baseball in the media trailer. I'd strictly do.
Oh yeah, that's not you. Yeah, that wasn't you that did that.
The only
I'm
thing I do in
sorry.
the media trailer.
Yeah, is there's only bass fishing. Justin, don't call Chase Anderson, please.
What's
I'm
your
just
team, Kyle?
Really curious about Kyle. Like, do you like just putting yourself through the slowest, just like drag this out all day kind of deals?
Like, as
Got
far as
8 hours of watching somebody bass fish, and then 4 hours of baseball.
I'll tell you what it is. I'm being dead serious when I say this too. I think I'm like obsessive in like what I enjoy. So like baseball games, there's 162 games. It goes from February, if you're watching spring training, all the way to November. So I mean, it's all year long. Like you can watch baseball pretty much all year long for the most part. Bass fishing, as long as you don't live in the north, you can do every day of the year in Alabama or every day of the year in the states that I've lived in. So like, I don't know. I think for me, it's just like I obsess with stuff so much that I don't want there to be I love football, but you can only watch football like for your team one day a week. You got to look forward to it all week. And at least you get to be an Alabama fan and actually look forward to it. I don't look forward to Arkansas games at all. I like dread them, honestly. I mean, that's the way I view it, I think.
What's your baseball team, Kyle?
I'm a Texas Rangers fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What position did you play, Kyle?
As a corner infielder, so first and third. I played first in college and third in high school.
A lot of bass fishermen are former baseball champs.
Yeah, Mark Rose,
Bobby G,
Mark Frazier, Brock Mosley,
Drew, all those guys. Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, we got a series of questions for Kyle. Go ahead, Justin. You just go ahead and add in any questions for Kyle you want to. Okay. The first question is, what is it like to work and be friends with Ronnie Moore?
It's a great privilege. That's for sure.
This next question is, what's Ronnie Moore's favorite color? What's Ronnie's favorite color? That's the next question.
His favorite color?
I had a follow-up on the first one, Pat.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, champ.
Yeah. Are y'all friends?
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay. All right.
Cool. If it wasn't like if I was being honest, like if it wasn't for Ronnie investing time in me, like I wouldn't be here at all. Like I wouldn't have a job, wouldn't have the opportunities I have. So I mean, he's got to be a friend at least, by association at the very least.
The next question is, does Ronnie like steak? That's
good gosh, I don't know. I'm assuming, right? Who doesn't?
Why are all the questions about Ronnie Moore to Kyle? This is the Kyle episode.
We're just the series. I mean, I don't know what the viewership looked like, but when you said here comes a series of questions for Kyle, everybody just said, "See you later. I'm out of here."
They didn't know
we got the Bassmaster Classic champion on here, and we're asking me if Ronnie Moore likes steak.
But what is?
Did you ever see? Wait, here's another one. Did you ever see pictures of the Moore family's summer vacation 1986? Ronnie wasn't even born then.
I know for sure he wasn't born then.
Yeah, what is that question? All kinds of no, but for
Who
real,
made these questions?
I don't even know. That's our producer.
That was our intern,
Brian. That's our intern producer,
Patch Renwick.
Brian just complimented the producer of the Stray Cash Show, and here he's writing all Ronnie Moore questions on Bassmaster.
Fired.
Pat is also our intern, by the way.
Yes, I am our intern.
He moonlights.
But for real, the Bassmaster Inside Her podcast with
Inside Her what?
No,
yeah. Oh, are you saying Insider?
The Bassmaster Insider podcast.
Insider
with Kyle, Jessie, and Ronnie Moore.
Okay,
that's not what you said, Pat.
Yes, I did.
You drew that her out.
Ronnie, all right. Ronnie and Kyle have a podcast. I was on it. I played harmonica.
He did.
I was on Bassmaster Insider.
He was. He played us an entire song. I don't know if he just came up with it off the top of his head.
I made it I make everything up on the spot, honestly.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But I like your podcast, and you know why? Because it pretty much conveys positivity. Unless you get a guest that gets a little on the Grim Reaper side.
Yeah, you can't control what other people say, but we try to keep it as positive as possible. I don't know. For me, anyways, like pretty much everything I want to do content wise, like whether it's podcasts, like writing, whatever. I'm like Justin. I just want to talk about bass fishing. Like I don't really care to waste a whole lot of time in the negatives because again, like people, especially like pro anglers, like I have no problem with anybody having passionate opinions or viewpoints or things like that because it's their career. But when it comes to like our podcast, I just want to talk about bass fishing. That's honestly it.
Yeah, and oftentimes I want to talk about nothing that has to do with bass fishing. That's the magic of a podcast.
That's fun too.
That's where we learned about Seth Feider's cat ghost. Yes.
Yeah.
But you know that, right?
Yeah, I got one too, by the way.
Please go. Yes, please.
You got a cat ghost?
Yes, it's creepy.
Please tell us Hey, Andy, got any paranormal experience music for Justin's creepy story? Anyway, what do you got?
He's nailing it.
Andy's playing hockey.
He's playing. He's playing Pong right now. Digital Pong.
Oh man.
What? Tell us, Justin. Tell us.
Let me just start off by saying I hate cats.
Okay.
I'm with you, brother.
I'm really with you too.
I hate cats. But now I seem to hate dead cats even worse.
Whoa.
That's my.
Like, I thought that was when they started getting good, but no, don't harm animals.
Straight from the mouth of a champion.
Yeah. So my wife, like she'd be sitting at home, whatever, and the first time it happened, like she called me kind of like freaking out because the cat would always like run through the house, and it's like a very distinct, sound. You hear those footsteps, and it's like that same kind of, I don't know, you can tell. Well, after the cat died, she calls me and is like, I just heard Scout running through the house. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Whoa.
This happened like 4 or 5 times. And then one day I'm just sitting there like eating breakfast or something. All of a sudden I hear that stupid cat come running through the house. I don't know what it was, but I know I've heard it. Like now it's just a thing. Like we'll just hear it go through there. Me and my wife just like look, and she starts crying, and I'm just laughing.
Scout? It's Cat Ghost.
It's Scout.
Dude.
She just runs through the house. It is the weirdest, like, because it's not like the house creaking or something. It's like you literally hear footsteps just run through there. And
Yeah, this sounds like a cat. Once it's finally gone, and then it sticks around.
yes, I mean, like I hated that thing.
Wow,
I got
it's
into
still
it so
haunting
much.
you.
It's still
It
haunting
knows.
me.
It knows.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of
You don't like 'em.
paranormal. Did you hear? I don't know if you heard about the beginning of the succubus that attacked John Cox and Bob Rutherford's attic. That happened too. That paranormal experience. And for real, on episode 186 of Stray Cats, the glorified version of a bass fishing talk show, Seth Feider told us about the cat ghost. He got up one day and he walked out his bedroom, and there was his cat smoking a Marlboro right at the end of the hall.
I don't remember the Marlboro
No,
part.
I
but
made
that's
the
funny.
Marlboro's a true story part I just made up,
Yeah.
but the rest of it's true.
He did
Yeah.
seem that story was very sincere.
No, Seth did see a cat ghost. I talked to him about it. He looked me in the eye, and I believe Justin too.
Yeah.
Kyle, you ever had a paranormal experience with cats?
No, not with cats. No, I can't say I
Ronnie?
have.
With Ronnie Moore? Or?
No paranormal activities at all.
Huh. Nothing.
That's
I
the
hear it's
only one I
related to
got.
Kyle.
I haven't either.
Yeah, it's his smile. I have had plenty of
Yeah?
them, but it might have been induced by
Chemicals
chemicals. I don't
induced?
know.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. Speaking of Ronnie,
Mushrooms.
it could have been
I mean,
possibly
sure.
experimented. Not ashamed to say. The anyway, champ. Speaking of Ronnie Moore and stats, Ronnie is the stat guy, right, Kyle? I mean, he is the stat man do. And
Stat man.
yeah,
dude.
and Ryan gets with Ronnie quite often and probes him for information. And Justin, you have some amazing stats that you have built up. And I don't know if you know this about yourself, but Ryan's got a couple stats about your bassing prowess that he would like to share with you. I think you'll be impressed with this too, Kyle.
Yeah, built up in a short time. The first few you'll probably know, but you I got some at the end here.
Hey,
So
get this.
wait till the end.
Act now.
But yes, Justin, you have fished 49 tournaments. You've been to 2 classics. You won one of those.
Hey.
That was nice.
Hey now.
Nine top 10s out of 49 tournaments. That's great. You've caught 1,816 pounds of bass in your Bassmaster career.
How many?
1,816 pounds
1,000.
of bass.
That's a lot of LBs.
Yes, sir. You have won $674,302.
Okay.
And what that comes out to is every pound of bass you catch is worth $371.
I need to go fishing.
$371 a pound.
Get out there and catch one.
That's lots
Dang.
of Pampers.
You got more mouths to
Okay.
feed.
Um,
Go
yeah.
get a pounder. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, $371 a pound is really good. That's
plus
very good.
combining that with no
That's
entry
crazy.
fee. Boom.
Yes.
There it is.
And Each tournament you fish, you're averaging $13,761 per tournament.
Not too
I
sure.
like this.
Also solid.
13. What's the number? 13 how much?
13,761.
That's basically 14K a derb.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
champ.
We need a few more derbs.
You got another mouth to feed, don't you?
Especially now that we got this no entry fee. Just
I'm telling you, bud.
put about 20
Yeah.
of them out there.
We do this a lot. Anything over 300 a pound is exceptional. You're at 371. So keep that
Like
up.
it.
Keep
Heck
that.
yeah. I thought you were going to go another route. Like, so like, I don't know, last May is when I finally like started fishing full time. And I don't know what the stats was, but from whatever that's a bean tournament last year after that
Mm-hmm.
till I guess the end of this season, it got pretty wild.
Yeah, we remember. We remember.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yes.
got by the skin of your skinny skin.
But I mean, you're way
Yeah.
over $1,000 on a 5-pounder.
It's come a long way.
Jeez.
Pretty
Yeah, it's
Come
pretty
a long
crazy.
way, Justin Hamner. And
I just want to catch a few more bass.
and it's the holiday season though. You got to recharge a little bit.
Holiday
You got to
season.
recharge. All right. And I know that Christmas is important to bass fishermen because everybody loves presents, right? Kyle, you love presents, right?
I do.
What's one of the coolest bass and Christmas presents you ever got, Kyle?
I can remember two. They were both rod and reels. The first one, I actually saw somebody say something similar in the comments earlier before we joined, but I got a Abu Garcia Black Max, but it was like a round reel. It was a round reel. It wasn't like the low profile. Like it was
okay.
I was really young. And I'm pretty sure it was paired with a 6-foot Shimano rod that the handle had to have been like 6 inches long. I mean, it was basically a pistol grip.
It was for pop hours only.
Yeah. I remember that. And then probably the one I'll remember the most is I got another rod and reel combo. It was a Daiwa cranking rod. There was a specific rod that Takahiro used to use quite a bit.
The silver one. Yep.
Yeah. And then that was right around the time the Revo winch came out, like the first generation, like the navy blue one.
Yes.
It was a 5.4 to 1.
Cast a mile.
Yes. So I still have actually still have both the rod and reel, but I got that for Christmas, and our neighbors had a giant piece of property and they built a pond, and it was never stocked with bass, like, whatever. It's just a big giant mud hole. But I walked down there after spooling the rod and reel up, and again, having no thought that there was fish in here, and just went to cast in, acting like I was fishing in the classic, just the whole deal like you do when you're a kid. And I caught one out of this pond that I had no anticipation of there being fish in. And I don't know if the neighbors were just lying and they had stocked it, or if, I have no idea. I'm not a biologist, but I sure as heck caught one. And I'll never forget that, because I was, like I said, sitting there imagining I'm fishing in the classic. And this was right after, dude, I remember everything about it. Like Skeet Reese had just won the classic at the Red River, and he was using that same reel to throw a spinnerbait. And that's what I was doing in the pond. And I got a bite, and I just couldn't believe it, because I was like, there's no fish in this pond. And I caught one. I was like, holy crap. Yeah. So that's probably the most memorable Christmas gift. But yeah, like you said,
that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, bass fishermen, that's like what you look forward to is Christmas time, getting some gear.
Heck yeah. How about you, champ? What you remember a special bass and Christmas gift?
Probably the most special. I think it actually changed my life.
Okay.
Dude, I got my first mega bass jerkbait one Christmas.
Okay.
I had been like begging my dad, like, please, it's like $25 for jerkbait.
Right, that's a big deal.
Come on. Yeah, he got me 2 of them. I about lost it. But I abused those things. I actually went diving for one of them like twice.
Okay.
Like we went through some stuff together.
Yeah.
But it just made, because I was already like pretty obsessed with jerkbaits, but back then it was like, just like the basic old little Rogues and Rebels and stuff. And then the old Excalibur. That was a bad jerkbait.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
a really good shallow
I
jerk.
And one
really
KVD
liked it.
won the Pittsburgh Classic on too, the shallow one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Rogue.
Oh, well, that was the floating rogue.
Floating Rogue. Yeah.
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 That was a
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. No, this was the Excalibur, that Booyah ended up buying. And
Oh no, I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that thing, gosh, it was good. But yeah, that Mega Bass jerkbait. Oh gosh, the car's yelling at me. Chill out.
I'm a
Yeah.
champ. You want to run? Yeah.
Yelling at me.
Talk
But
about
that's
a
an awesome
return.
present.
Talk about a return on investment of that birthday or that Christmas gift.
Right.
Yeah.
The ROI
Yeah.
is there on that one.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Caught a couple fish on that.
Dang. I remember once one Christmas, I actually got from all of my family a 2-man bass hunter bass boat.
Oh,
Yeah, and a bird trolling motor. If you remember, they were little plastic boats, the bass hunters, a little 2-man boat. And my dad was a hippie and he used to throw it on top of the VW, the Beetle, and
Yeah.
bring me to the pond. Just drop me off all day.
Centennial Park didn't know what it had coming.
He didn't actually drop me off at the brickyard right
The
behind
brickyard,
there. That's
yeah,
where I
yeah.
went. That's my favorite. I actually kind of forgot about that until we just
they
started talking.
couldn't tell you nothing
Couldn't tell
when
me
you started
nothing.
rolling that out.
I had a 2-man bass hunter with a bird electric motor. You guys don't even know what a bird trolling motor is. BYRD.
I remember the bird.
The bird was the deal. That was the deal. And speaking of the deal, champ, you are the deal. New daddy, Bassmaster Classic champion, all around proper bassing man. And yeah, champion of the world. That's you, Justin Hamner. That's you.
Yeah, that still sounds weird.
I know.
I think I need to do it again just to
Don't ever get
solidify
used
it.
to it. Yeah, don't ever get used to it so it happens again.
There you go.
Yeah. Like your Cluns, like your Cherries, like your Van Dams.
It really does fire you back up to do it again.
Please. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Come on. Come on. It's in them. It's in them. Hey, Kyle, what's new? Anything new for 25 with Bassmaster that you can speak about?
I haven't heard of anything actually going on, to be honest. Nothing.
You guys got your hands full right now. There's lots of negotiations, huh?
Let me help you, Kyle. Did you
Where do we
hear?
start?
Did you hear what? Did you hear what we were talking about a little bit with Cox and Carson about the casting contest for takeoff order?
Takeoff order. I did hear that. I was trying to
come on.
I was trying to bear my way through all the redfish talk because I hate that fish so much.
A
I hate it.
redfish? Oh,
God,
I'm a redfish guy now. Sorry. I know all about him.
I have nothing. I have really nothing against redfish other than every time I've been redfishing, I was basically promised it was going to be easy, and it's never easy. At least in my experience. Maybe we just weren't going to the right places, but redfish, not for me. As far as new stuff, yeah, there's plenty of new stuff. One thing we're working on right now, I don't think I'm probably even supposed to say this, but we got some new fantasy stuff coming out, which is going to be fun.
Nice.
That's exciting. Taking up a lot of my time, so that's fresh of mind right now. But be on the lookout for that. That's going to be fun as far as the fantasy world is concerned. And yeah, I mean, obviously, there's been all sorts of changes, of course, but most people know, the no entry fees and the change in the opens. Of course, I think that's going to be interesting, especially with the EQ format changing. Having tournaments later in the year. We'll be. Next year when we do this podcast, we'll be talking about like tournaments that have just happened, which will be fun.
Yeah.
EQ tournaments.
We need that all year for real. We need it.
I agree. And that's something I look forward to a lot, actually.
Yeah. And Kyle, let me tell you, man, you are like a battle general. Okay. You send your crew out every morning on assignment to cover this sport that we love for Bassmaster.com. And you have assembled a group of Avengers that are bar none in covering this sport. And thank you for that. By the way, the coverage on Bassmaster.com, the Bassmaster coverage on a whole is amazing.
Yes.
Amazing and
Love
better
it.
than ever. Better than ever.
Hey, Kyle, as a semi-controlled degenerate football gambler, when am I going to be able to place bets on bass fishing?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's something that's been toyed around a lot, but I don't know. It's one of those things, and it's just me speaking. Like, there's so many variables and things like with bass fishing that don't really happen in other sports that it, like, I don't know. To me, it just makes it really hard to make gambling odds and different things. But I don't know. That's a great question.
That makes it
I would
funner.
love nothing more than to be able to do that. It would be
well, you forgot that that one company that we did the thing with a couple for that month. They had bet on bass fishing.
But it was like there was nothing. There was no real.
But it was like Bitcoin or something.
There's no real parameters set up for it. Like I feel like if they can do it with golf, I mean, I think you can do it with bass fishing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's
got to be able to be done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like sitting on ping pong. This is bass fishing.
Now, are you that degenerate that you're?
Yeah, you really.
No. I love putting very small, ridiculous parlays on football games.
Here's my 3 pence on your football game. I bet you 3 pence and raise you a pint.
But it
just makes it that much more interesting to watch.
It does. It just makes it more exciting.
Well,
to
just
watch.
play Ronnie and Kyle's fantasy.
Might just have to open a little private sports book.
Nobody said you couldn't put some money on like fantasy leagues, and
true. I have a bunch of buddies that do that.
I think a lot of people.
All them rich Alabama folks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we loaded down here, so
laying down that money. You know what I mean? They got all that Lee money.
I just don't want to
$5
pay
at a
some
time.
money down. Like I want it to be paid back by something like FanDuel or whatever. Like, come on.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Thank you so much for what you do for the Bass Galaxy, and thank you for your support of the Straight Cast Show for years, like since the inception. I remember Forest Wood Cups ages ago, and there's Smiling Kyle from the Forest Wood Cup.
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, and thank you for always believing in what we do here at this show. We appreciate you, Kyle. Thank you.
I love the show, and it's not a hard thing to support and watch every week, and I've enjoyed doing it for a long time. And as far as what you said to me or about me, I guess I can't take too much credit because I work with a really good team of folks at Bass, and like you said, especially the team that travels the road. I mean, it's not hard to help lead those guys because they're fired up about it just as much as I am, and it doesn't take a whole lot of poking and prodding to get them to do a good job. They just do it naturally and they love it. So it makes my job really easy. So I can't take a whole lot of credit there.
Love of the game. And Champ, again, dude, prime role model of a Bassmaster Classic champion. Prime example of what a champion should be in carrying that trophy throughout the 2024 season. And who knows? You might be carrying it again, Champ. We don't know.
You never know, but I appreciate it. I mean, I don't know. I really want to again, though.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah, he's right. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Once you realize you can actually do this, you're like, oh, crap. All right, let's go.
All you got to do is throw a do-nothing rig.
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah.
Jack Chancellor rig. Win the Classic.
Exactly.
Win the Classic. But Champ, congratulations on the new baby. You. Happy holidays to both of you boys, and thank you again for everything. We appreciate it.
Anytime, Pat.
Yeah, we'll see you soon on the road to happy bassing.
Actually, I did have one question. What's the betting odds for Pat? Like, are you coming on like taking Zona's spot now, or is it going to be Kyle?
The odds on that?
Yeah, the odds on that are slim.
Like plus 9,600.
Yeah, first off, you have to use an alarm, I think, for Zona's thing. You can't just wake up with the rising sun, got no work today, might be out on the bayou or even on the Ocean Bay. Might be fishing on the mountain stream. But odds of that are nil. But you might see
I think it should happen.
In some capacity.
I'm just trying to throw it. Yeah.
I can definitely guarantee you're going to see Pat more and more on Bassmaster.com at the very least, because Pat did a great job with us last year with the Behind the Tanks cam and shooting content. And I can't believe it's taken this long to even get to that part of it. But But yeah, you'll definitely see.
I'm just lazy, Kyle. That's why. It took me a while to ask for a job.
Are you guys gonna let him get in front of the tanks now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might just wander up. He might just wander up there himself.
I want him to like hop out of the tanks like when the first person
inside
comes
the
up.
tanks with that round.
Scuba the tanks with Pat. So many concepts.
No, I did enjoy that though, Pat. You did good.
Well, thank you, and I enjoy it too. I enjoy the candid behind the scenes views, and thank you, Kyle, for and Philip and Bassmaster and everybody for letting me do that, and Moultrie Mobile, of course. I appreciate that. That was really cool. And yeah,
thanks for letting Pat come and play with you guys.
Yeah, my mom says thanks too.
Awesome. I do have one last request.
Sure.
I was thrilled to see, or when you asked to, for me to be on the show, that Justin was going to be my counterpart. If I can just request that anytime I get asked that Justin's also on the show, that'd be great, because this has been a blast.
Yeah, 100%. Is that okay
I'm
with you,
ready.
Justin?
Come on, Kyle.
Yeah,
let's
you
go.
guys just became like best buds. You could build bunk beds and practice karate in the media trailer.
Me and him were supposed to be going fishing for like 4 years now. He came like my rookie season and came and fished with me. I guess I scared him off. Now he won't go with me anymore.
Big time.
Justin's been telling me about these giant spotted bass he's got located, and I just tell him, dude, you tell me when and we'll go. And that's all I want to do.
They're so good.
Yeah, Justin's been my guy since he started. I've enjoyed having Justin around, and like you guys said, I have not. I speak for a lot in saying that I couldn't be any happier for Justin, even this far out from the Classic. How proud and how happy I am of him and all that he's done this year, and how great he's been to Bassmaster in return. Like anytime I call him to do anything, literally any kind of content, podcast, you name it. Like he came up to the office, he drove like an hour out of his way to come to the office one day because we needed him for something. Like, he's been great. So I truly mean that. And I'm glad I'm getting the chance to say that in front of the Straycast audience as well.
Yeah, heck yeah. And he just had a baby. He just had a baby like Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie. And he just is here doing a show.
Yeah.
That's commendable.
Speaking of that, my wife just texted and said it's about time.
Yeah, you should probably get that.
Hey, Champ, thank you so much. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Thank you
all
all.
that good stuff. Kyle, Jessie, happy holidays to you and the whole family, too. We love you guys, man. Peace.
Thank you, guys.
Later. Amazing. There it is.
Awesome.
That's episode.
We didn't get to the parallels, but maybe next show.
Yeah, maybe next show. Well, the perfect people to parallel that with would have been John Cox and Keith Carson.
Cox and Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have talked about hand modeling. There's lots of hand jobs in bass fishing these days.
Have you
noticed that?
Yeah, there's a lot of POV.
Yeah,
hands.
a lot of POV hands.
People are in the hands.
All that stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know. Sitting in kayaks,
Yeah.
POVing,
Foregrip.
all that stuff.
Everything.
Hey, Gingy, what do we got to give away now? What are we giving away? We got some more prizes. Where's the Andrew with the Ellenberger?
One line lure.
There he is.
Oh, I heard you kind of unmuted.
One line lure.
A line and lure. And a tin cupper. All right. Are you sending them to me? I have the tin cup. You sent me the tin cup?
That's correct.
Yeah, I got the tin cup. Ryan, you got the line and lure?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Okay. I'm not sure how you say this last name.
It's Whitaker.
No, this is the Tin Cup Whiskey holiday box of fun to the door. The winner is Mike Prisble. Mike Prisble.
Mike Prisble.
Mike Prisble.
How do you spell that last name?
P-R-I-Z-B-E-L-E. Prisble.
Prisbelli.
Prisbelli. Is that it?
Prisbell?
Prisble.
That'd be a silent
Mike
E.
Prisble. You won.
All right.
The Tin Cup box of fun holiday.
Congratulations.
There might be even be eggnog in there.
I've got the line and lure here.
Line and lure. Uncle Kevin courtesy of Uncle
What
Kevin.
do we get? Like a full gallon?
Well, no, I think what they send is line and lure. Well, I know they send line and lure spray.
Armor Shield.
They send Armor Shield, which is like the Armor All product. And
Love
then they
it.
send the bow to stern. That's
Bow
the
to
boat
stern.
cleaner.
It's all great.
It's all amazing products.
Armor Shield's amazing.
Isaac's a scientist, dude.
Yeah,
he
if
really
you're-
is.
If you're someone that only likes to wash your boat like every 4 months or something, Armor Shield. It just doesn't. It'll reject water spots.
It's not
awesome
just for
stuff.
breakfast
I
anymore.
am that guy, and I put that stuff on like every couple months. It stays clean for a while.
And you love the heck out of that line and lure. You and Chris Grow.
I absolutely
Like you and
love
Chris
line
Grow
and
just
lure.
are always squirting. I don't know what it is.
I hate that. I hate that you said it like that. But yes, we're always spraying our line
Yes.
and lure all over our spools.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you know what? When you're out there, it's 90 degrees, 100 degrees, whatever. The spool gets really dry. And then you pick up a heavy bait and you go to cast with it. And if you're a guy that doesn't use brakes, like I do, it just burns the hell out of your
Thumb
thumb.
burners.
You get crazy
Gotta lube
thumb
it.
burn. So if you just spray that stuff on it, it doesn't happen.
All
It's
right.
really good and takes memory out and just makes your casting more accurate. Use it. Anyway, the winner
Available at Amazon.
of the KVD's Line and Lure Fun Pack, Party Pack, Extreme Fun Party Pack, Alan Hoare.
Alan, he wins stuff all the time.
He
here.
wins stuff, yeah.
Alan does.
Alan Hoare. Your spools will never be dry again.
Alan Hoare, thank you for winning the prize. We appreciate you watching the show all the time and glad you're winning stuff.
Hit up the Stray Cast Facebook,
Rock and Show
instant
Fantasy.
message. Attention, Rock and Show Fantasy.
Yeah.
And he will get that right over to you. Send your address. Congratulations, Alan.
Zippity boop, I won't say Nick. Spinner baits, chatter baits, flipping jigs, square bills, up through the house top, do do do. Santa's gonna put some lures in your stockings. Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
That's Michael Bublé.
Oh, yeah. That was a cover.
That was a cover of Michael Bublé.
I thought you were doing
the
David
12
Roth.
baits, the 12 baits of Christmas.
The 12 beats.
The 12
Christmas.
beats. Hey, Bass Galaxy, thank you so much. This, of course, has been another Andrew Ellenberger Elf on the Shelf Christmas Ninja production.
Yes. With sprinkles.
Yes, I'm Pat Renwick. That's Ryan Popcorn Whitaker. And we are back next week, December 11th, with the continuing saga of Enchanted December, the Straight Cast Holiday Extravaganza. William Shatner is violating that jungle first.
No, he's just holding them.
No.
Balance.
Where's the alligator? The little blonde head one was me when I was
The wax alligator?
yeah, wax on, wax off. Hey, thank you, OmniaFishing.com, home of the premium pro app. Right there. Sims Fishing, they got us covered. Hey, Bob's Jack Plate, we're all jacked up. Power Pole, we power pole down for pleasure. Impulse lithium batteries, don't skip a beat. Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey, the official brown liquor of Bass and Berkeley Fishing, Abu Garcia Fishing, Crestliner Boats, Waterland Sunglasses, and of course, Tightrope Fishing. Hey, and Bassmaster Magazine. I love Bassmaster Magazine. I do.
It's the Bible.
Yeah. Hey, and there is the tightrope jig with JP and Ryan's picture on it. Bass Galaxy, get some sleep. We'll see you next week here on the glorified version of a Bass and Talk Show. I'm Pat Renwick.
Just showing.
I bid you peace. Peace, I bid you. Andy, good job. Ryan,
Goodbye.
good job. I'm
Thank
pretending
you.
we're in the Little League line and we're clapping.
Hey.
Hey, good game.
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 Don't spit on your hand.
Good game.